Welcome back, guys. My name's Ethan. This is Provisions Garage Stories. I'm here with my dad, Matt. So, I see you're wearing the Provisions Rally shirt. Let's talk about our first rally together ever.
Yeah, let's do that. And I think one of the things we when we did the first episode, we talked about first decent car that I got, which was that M3 G80. So one of the main reasons that I wanted to get that car was that my older son Gabe and Ethan, we were interested in getting involved in the rallies. And if you're not familiar with the rallies, you want to explain. If you're not, explain.
Yeah. So just one point. This is actually before he got his G80 M3. This is before he got that car. We were actually it was pretty much my first car, but not really. It was a Q50 that we were in. Infiniti Q50. So basically what the rallies are, if you guys don't know, it's basically just a big group of cars that are going on a cool route. Cool roads, cool destinations, hotels, etc. My brother Gabe runs several of these rallies through Provisions Garage. It's just provisionsevents.com if you guys want to check those out. Introduce how we got into this rally. It was a Drive Florida one, right?
No, actually, it was Gabe's first Provisions rally. So it was a rally to Daytona. So it was kind of a short one. It was a weekend. The itinerary, we were going to meet at the coffee shop, Provisions Coffee, and we went there and we started there, and then we went on a rally over to Daytona Beach. Now, I didn't have the G80 yet, the M3. This is before that, but then Ethan got his Infiniti Q50,
which I thought was a sports car at the time. I thought it was, I was the shit. So talk a little. Did you have any background at all with driving your cars before this?
Yeah. So no, not at all. So the thing about these rallies, I mean, it's certainly not like driving on the track, but there is some spirited driving, and so we got the G80. Yeah. So you basically have two people that have virtually no real performance driving experience.
We were straight.
And he's thinking, okay, we got this Infiniti, we can run a rally with it. It's a rallyable car, right?
And I was not able to drive on the rallies that I wasn't 18
There's
yet.
no way we're gonna let him drive.
So they wouldn't let me drive. So I was like, you know what? Let's just do it. Well, you drive it, and I'll ride passenger. Right. Terrible idea.
Well, it seemed like a great idea, and then we started driving, and then it probably was terrible.
So let's start from the beginning. So we think this is a great idea. We go to Provisions Coffee and Kitchen. We're there. We're stickering up the cars. We're getting ready for the rally. We're seeing everyone. We're meeting everyone. This is the first time that we've seen and met all these great people that we are friends with now. That we'll probably have a few of them on the show.
Yeah, and the funny thing is, you got Porsches up there, BMWs, right? And they're like, "Oh, what are you driving?" Like, "Oh, we got the Q50," and they're like,
which
okay.
we said pridefully at the time. We didn't know that Q50. I don't know how it's gonna do, but we decided to do it. So we got the car stickered up and everything like that. We're getting ready for the rally, and so we hit the route. We got the Google Maps in. First corner, the brakes aren't braking how they should. I'm yelling at him. We're yelling at each other. I'm telling him to go faster. It was absolutely hilarious.
Yeah, If there was a video in the car, that would. I mean, it was crazy. So we're yelling at each other, and I feel like I'm cooking, and we kind of were.
Yeah, we were going bad. You were keeping up. The car was quick.
Yeah, we were keeping up. We were trying to keep up. You got all these Porsches out there and everything. We're trying to keep up, and the thing is, the car. You had the car for what, a week or two?
We had it for a day. It was the morning after we got it, yeah.
Yeah, so supposedly, hey, brakes are good. Brakes are good, right?
Yeah.
So we're driving this thing, and I'm kind of getting on the brakes, and a lot of it too is inexperience as well.
Looking on hindsight, I don't think that you were braking in the corners correctly, because I think you were kind of, instead of jamming on them, hitting the braking zone, you were kind of coasting harder and then going harder on it, which is inevitably what cooked them, but. Yeah, the car was quick, so we were keeping up with the cars, but in the corner, they would just pull away. So in order to compensate, he would push harder in the straightaways, and it was just not a good idea, because in the braking zones, we were cooking the brakes. And I think 2 corners in, we were already smelling them.
We were smelling them, and the brake feel, and you could tell the brakes pretty much getting there. So we do get out to Daytona. Nice time.
Well, don't jump too far, because the kicker of everything is we got so far behind that we actually missed. So every once in a while, you have to press continue on the Google Maps to keep the route going because it's not just a straight shot. It's, we're going through cool roads and everything. So we were trying to keep up with everyone and we didn't hit continue. So we restarted the route. And if all you people on the rally know when you restart the route and you're a rookie, it takes you back to the first stop point.
It's pretty much like getting hazed the first time you do a route,
yeah,
right?
It happens to everyone.
Because the thing is, let's explain this a little bit, right? Because what you do is you get a route and there's waypoints in the route to make sure that you're going the right way. Because you're not just navigating to where you're going. You're taking a specific. We're going on back roads, less traveled roads, remote roads.
Yeah. And
when you get to a checkpoint, you got to hit continue, right? So we're yelling at each other. Mm-hmm. We're trying to figure it out.
It was fun.
We missed checkpoints. So then when you say, what happens is you miss it, it brings you back to the beginning.
Yeah, we didn't know that. We didn't know that.
Because we're in the middle of nowhere. We thought we were just behind. No, we're driving back to the beginning of the route. So then we realized we're back where we started.
We realized that we're back. We like, oh shit, we're going the wrong way. This is not Daytona. We're going to Orlando. We're completely going the wrong way. So we just end up putting in the stop route, right? I think it was a Ford's Garage, right? It was a Ford's Garage.
Right, for lunch.
For lunch. It was a lunch stop at Ford's Garage. So we get on the interstate, which is not the route everyone else is going. We get on the interstate, and he's like, all right, we'll just keep looking out for cops. I'm gonna try to get going. So, he's going to play 95,
definitely not that. Like interstate, no way.
Yeah. So,
but we're trying to catch up a little bit, but not do anything crazy.
So we're going, we're making up some good ground. We actually get there before everyone because we took the direct route.
Because we took the direct route. They're all on the back roads and we're on I-4.
So we get there and everyone's like, dude, how'd you get here before us? And then the Infinity, and we're like we did the thing. So it was pretty funny to hear that. But we pretty much after that point, the first half of the rally was, the cool twisty roads. The second half was straight shots, interstate driving to all of the cool spots that we were going to. Shout out to Gabe, he put together a good route for it. It was a great.
Yeah, it was cool. A hotel right there in Daytona, and then once we got there, we went over. There was a restaurant where they had a little area for us right there on the beach, and we had a nice dinner, and so all the driving was sort of getting out there. Then you're out there to chill, kind of have a good time.
Yeah.
And so that was our first rally experience, and then when we get back, we realized that the brake pads completely cooked.
Yeah, it completely shredded the brake pads. It was just it just got us. So now, after that moment, we never took that car on another performance.
Yeah, we realized pretty quick that was not a rallyable car, and for a car like that, and honestly, the driving we were doing, it really wasn't crazy. It's just, I think even a little bit of spirited driving with a car like that just wasn't up.
It wasn't up to it.
Certainly not the brakes either we're up to.
It was a fun car. I had that car for quite a while. It was good. It was good for me. So, but just not a rallyable car or trackable. It was more a cruiser that's got a little bit of power to it. So yeah, you have anything else?
Good first rally experience, and I tell you, the rallies, pretty fun experience to go and experience new places. Do some driving with it's a great way to meet people that enjoy cars. It's a lot of fun, and we've been lucky to be able to do quite a few other rallies at different destinations, and we'll share some of those stories on future episodes. But I think that first rally was a cool,
it's a fun story.
Experience with the Infinity.
Yeah. All right, guys. So that's the end of the episode. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And this is Provincial Garage Stories. Thank you.